Hey everyone, this is Tracy and I'm coming to you live from the Starbucks, the neighborhood coffee shop. It's snowing outside, freezing rain, but I'm cozy in here with my developmental director, Marlena. Hi. And we're sitting in front of the fireplace having our coffees. I started this community, Anchorage Hope for Homeless, because Anchorage has a huge problem with homeless here. I moved from Iowa several years ago, and I just noticed over the years, especially after I started having children, how many homeless there were around. It gets really easy to look the other way when you're at the stop sign, but not so easy when you have a little one asking you why that person's holding up a sign asking for anything, why we can't give them things, and why we can't take them home and feed them, or who's taking care of them. Those are hard questions to answer to kids, and we're going to be held accountable someday. You can bet on that. Anyway, so I have my notes here. This is my first YouTube, so bear with me. In Anchorage, we have several groups and organizations that will house the homeless. There are lots of projects around, and unfortunately, the homeless don't always go there. We still see them on corners, we see them around town, and so what I'm trying to do is maybe bridge that gap and maybe bring more awareness to how we can help in small ways on a day-to-day basis, and just make a difference in our communities and in other people's lives, and maybe bring some information so that we're not looking the other way, because the homeless have a big stigma that maybe they've made bad choices or whatever, and it isn't always that way, and I'm going to be talking about that in a later video. But also I want you to be safe out there. There are mental health issues, there are violence issues, drugs, alcohol, whatever, but there are still practical ways that you can make a difference in your community. There are ways to get involved, there are ways to volunteer, but there are practical, small ways that you can make a difference. One of the ways my family does this is a bag project of keeping necessities in our car that we can hand out, and I'm going to be talking about that in my next video, I believe. And we'll talk about practical things that you can hand out and you can do, and that way you're not maybe feeding an addiction by giving them $20 or what have you. Let me see. So anyway, on this project, some of my goals include inspiring the everyday person to get involved. I'm a mother. I go to school full-time. I work full-time. My kids are in everything under the sun. Marlena told me last week she figures I'm in the car at least 3 hours a day running kids. So I get that you can't always volunteer, even with the best intentions. It seems like every time I volunteer at the downtown soup kitchen or at the church or something like that, one of my kids has a tournament of some sort, and I can't make it, and it feels awful because we're very much a part of our community. So I'm going to hopefully give you great ways that you can be a part of your community, keep yourself safe, and you'll see that ripple effect, because I've really noticed this in Anchorage because our economy has gotten worse over the years, and it affects everything. It affects your schools, it affects your kids, it affects your job markets. So hopefully if you get involved, you will see that ripple effect in your community, and it will just be such a better place to live, and you will feel so much better about yourself. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, feel free to post them right here on this video. I'd love to open up that dialogue with you, and hopefully I'll be able to provide you some practical, easy, quick ways to make a difference in your community. I'm really excited to maybe hear what you're doing across the country that maybe we haven't been able to do. I'm going to pull Marlena in at another video. You work with the Foot Project.
Like at the Brother
Francis shelter. So there's lots of things we can do. Thanks for watching, and God bless.